Hello, welcome to your Fairy Tale Wedding Show. I am your host, Claudia Chen. So you say you have found your soulmate. Now, how well can you communicate with your soulmate? Whether you say you can communicate with them very well or you still need a little bit of work, today's episode is for you. Here with us is our world's best marriage mentor and 2 times international bestseller, Hailey Patry. Hi,
Hi,
Hailey. How are you?
Claudia.
It's so good to have you on here. So excited.
Thank you so much for having me. It's wonderful to be with you in supporting couples making their wedded journey wedded bliss.
Yes. So Hailey, as an award-winning author and world's best marriage mentor, can you please share with us some of the things that you do to support couples?
I would love to, Claudia. Thank you. One of the things that I offer couples is the new book. This is book number 4, and it is called Happy Love. I also work with couples privately. So I run a private coaching practice where I see couples from all over the world. But for the local couples, I actually see them in the comfort of their home. I do one-day marriage makeovers. I do an international luxury marriage makeover retreat. And
Wow.
I teach a great class called Fall in Love Again, helping couples to just experience more connection, better communication, more intimacy, because who doesn't want more connection and intimacy?
Yes, for sure. That is a wide range of services that you actually offer couples. Now, you mentioned your latest book, Happy Love, and I know that you offer 6 secrets to happy couples. Would you be able to share with us what these 6 secrets are?
Absolutely, Claudia. I have found in my practice over the last 20 years that when people possess the 6 love skills, then love is easy. But without them, and especially because it's not something that we're taught in school, and very few people are attending marriage preparation classes these days, couples are just not set up to be successful. So the 6 secret skills are: number 1, learn how to love each other the right way. Learn about your partner's love preferences. There are many ways to give and receive love, and you might be offering love in a way that isn't the way your partner most craves to receive your love. So by uncrossing your signals, you can do those things that mean the most for each other. Skill number 2 is learning the art of heart-to-heart conversation. How to take any bit of quality time and know what to talk about that'll actually help you feel deeply connected and help that in-love phenomenon stay alive. That heart-to-heart conversation formula is in the book, and it's something I'm happy to share with all your viewers. The third skill is how to apologize. There's no such thing as a perfect husband, wife, or person, but there is such a thing as the perfect apology. We're all going to make mistakes. There are going to be some messes, and there's a perfect way for you as a couple to clean it up with your partner. The perfect apology includes taking ownership and declaring a new promise for how things will be going forward. The fourth skill involves negotiating. Most people are a bit shy or sheepish to ask for what they want in their relationship. Or worse, they're passive aggressive. You hold the idea in your mind of what you really want. You wait years for your partner to read your mind. They never ever do. All the while you're mad at them that they didn't guess it. So to learn the beautiful art of negotiating, that's when you can state what you want in a clean and clear way. No digs, no rehashes of the past, no guilt trips. Just simply feel safe with your partner to say, hey, I'd like to make a request, and learn the rules of negotiation, which make it fun to help you get almost everything you want in your relationship. The fifth skill is about dating each other properly. I don't mean picking each other up at the bar. I mean making that commitment for weekly quality time, how to book it, when to book it, and what to do on your date. Couples entering their marriage may or may not have children, but especially if they're going to grow a family or they're going to grow a new business, their quality time is going to get tested. My husband and I date, Claudia, every single Monday,
Wow.
even since our children were a week old. So learning the art of dating your soon-to-be spouse, very important. And finally, what would a great marriage be without great sex? The sixth secret of happy couples is understanding all the forms of intimacy, from platonic, romantic, sexual, and explosive, and how to have more of what you want in your relationship. So just to recap, those 6 skills are: know your partner's love preference, learn heart-to-heart conversations that cause connection, learn the perfect apology, how to negotiate for almost everything that you want in your relationship, how to date each other to keep the connection alive, and how to keep things hot in the love department.
Yeah, those are really great areas that you've touched on because as you said, like with my husband and I being so busy, it's very hard to find that even time to connect. And sometimes we'll be like, oh, hello, roommate. Oh, hello. Like we're just pretty much eating together, sleeping together, but there is no time to connect. So all those tips are very relevant, and I'm sure that people will get a lot out of it. So how did you get into this work? It's so interesting. And how did you get so passionate about helping these couples?
As a little girl, Claudia, my favorite way to play dress up was wearing my mother's wedding shoes and her wedding veil.
Oh,
I knew from probably 2 or 3 years old that I was in love with love. And it was always my passion to help couples who were struggling to find their way back to being happy together. My parents are still married 40 years later. However, this has not been an easy marriage. In fact, they are celebrating their 48th anniversary this summer. But their marriage was tense. So growing up, I knew I wanted to do it differently when I got married. Unfortunately, I was the wife in a dysfunctional marriage for my first marriage. I learned so many lessons from that. And then when I was a single mom with a 3-year-old, I met my husband. And for the last 10 years, we have been so happy in love, not without our struggles and tests, but we've grown to be a family of 5. We have 3 boys aged 13, 5, and 4. And we use real life lessons from what it takes to be a thriving couple, a blended family, lessons I learned from divorce, lessons I learned from my parents' marriage. And I'm one of the 100 coaches in the world that's a master coach in radical forgiveness, because all couples will get tested, and how they handle that adversity, how long they hold a grudge over the adversity, and what choices they make next, this affects the divorce rate tremendously. So I've been watching couples for a very long time, and I have been blessed to come into my relationship practice working with thousands of people all over the world. I still love love, but I've learned that without the skills, love is so much harder. With the skills, love is easy. And I just want to give happy love to as many couples who want to claim it for themselves.
yeah, with my husband and I, we have gone through so much, and there are so many things that we struggle with. And each day is trying to figure it out all, all in the beginning, right? Like, and you're trying it again and again every day. So having this advice will probably make it a lot easier for us too. Now, for newlywed couples who are engaged, do you have any advice for them?
Absolutely. Don't wait until problems set in to talk about the important stuff. It's so much easier to discuss the big and important subjects when you're both in a happy place, when things are good, when you think you don't need to talk about them, and when you're both in a good mood. I encourage you in your engagement or whatever stage of your relationship you're at while you're watching this show to already prioritize a 3-hour date minimum once a week where you and your partner can just work on your love connection. Also, Claudia, in my book and one of the free gifts for your viewers, there's a wonderful way to take inventory of your relationship right now. You get to look at all 16 things that make up a happy love relationship and ask yourself, here's my advice. Ask yourself as a new couple, how is it for you now in each of those marriage areas? How would you rather it be? What can be done about that? What are you willing to do about that? And the most important question, what will you do about that in the next 24 hours? The
Mhm.
best advice for couples isn't just to assume that time heals all things. It will get better after marriage. It will get better after a baby. Take ownership of the happiness in your relationship. Take 100% responsibility to look at how things are now and make them better if you choose to.
And I believe that is so true when you talked about taking ownership. Because if you don't take on that ownership, how is your partner going to see that you actually care for the relationship? If you want to care for a relationship or build on a relationship, everyone needs to put in 100%. It's not 50-50. There's no, oh, I did this, so you need to do this. Like both sides need to put in 100% all the time, so that if one kind of goes down, the other one can kind of carry the relationship for a little bit until that person can come back up again. So yeah, that's
Absolutely. And
awesome.
Claudia, I just want to share, because this is going to be one of the free gifts for your
Oh,
viewers.
yeah, since we're talking on the gifts, why don't we go into about this? This is so exciting. I'm so
So the free gift that I have for all of your viewers is one that will actually increase their connection and help them to fall even more in love with each other. It is actually a complimentary relationship coaching session with me. And before that session, I will actually send the couple 14 clarifying relationship questions. Those questions alone will already help them feel more empowered about their relationship. The second thing I'm going to send them is this happiness intake document. It's a chance for them to look at appreciation in their relationship, respect, forgiveness, peace, love, kindness, sex, intimacy, romance, attraction to their partner, their spouse's health, division of labor, how they're going to divide up the roles in their new relationship, fun and adventure, communication, parenting, if it's applicable, or family values, trust, resiliency, finances, and more. So when we get on this call for that complimentary session, it is not a sales meeting. It is a real to the heart session where we're going to go deep and actually solve some of these areas that couple would like to experience more love and connection in.
Wow, that is such a great gift that you're offering our viewers. Thank you so much, Hailey. And I think we're coming to a close. I would love to speak with you some more, and I'm sure some of our viewers would love to speak with you a little bit more about this too. So thank you so much, Hailey, for spending time with us on the show today. It's so great to have you. And
thank you, Claudia. I love that you are a
you.
stand.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much. You have a great day.